excited to get the baby.
Sunsets like a tangerine. Let's find a road we've never seen. Life is short, make it sweet.
Morning, cheers. Love you.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning, hoodlums.
I can't believe you said that.
Yeah.
Hoodlums. That's not very nice. Talk about our people.
My dad always used to say that to me. He said, "You gonna go run with your hoodlums today?"
Oh. Well, good morning, everybody, and happy Saturday. Sunshine today.
Finally, after 2 days of clouds and rain and
Solar! Bring in that solar. First and foremost, we would like to give a shout out to two of our biggest little fans. Hi, Scott Henry and Cooper. Hi, guys. Thank you for watching us.
Yeah, thank you very much. Are you having fun watching us? No?
Tell me, Ma, thank you for introducing you to us.
Yes.
Thank you, Selena. Those are Selena's grandsons in Tucson, and they have become big Tom and Lori RV Life fans. So
They're the ones.
There's the two.
They're the two.
They are.
And Selena makes three.
Yeah. So thank you everyone else for watching too. We appreciate you. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and click the bell to make sure that you get notified every time we put out a new video. Give us a thumbs up, as Scott Henry would say. Give us a thumbs up for a like and leave a comment and share us with all your friends like Selena did.
Yes.
Friends and family. Oh, okay, you are like enjoying the sunshine, aren't you?
This is nice.
It was very chilly last night and this morning.
I don't need this on.
No, it's quite pleasant out here.
Holy cow.
Quite pleasant. I think that even...
I thought it was going to be cool.
Yeah, no. Oh, it's cool now that you're out here.
Whatever. Speaking of cool.
Yeah?
I was thinking, now that we're headed north, once we get back to Reno, I think I'm going to get with Kevin. We stay with, that's our brother-in-law. We stay with her sister and our brother-in-law, Kevin. I'm going to tell him I want to start up a band.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You and him and who else?
I don't know. We'll find somebody else, you know.
Okay.
I got the perfect name for it. It's Blanket.
Blanket?
Yep. It'll be a cover band.
Yep, Kevin will like that. Yes, he will. Last Saturday, after we chatted with you, it was a travel day.
Huh.
We left Tucson, went to Gila Bend, and we know we're not supposed to do Saturday
Travel days.
But we worked it out. We chatted with you first, since we weren't in any kind of a hurry. Definitely not a hurry to leave Selena.
Complicates it a little bit when we do that, but we try not to.
Yeah.
That's just our policy.
Yeah, it just delays you getting everything processed and all that good stuff. But we did it. We got to Humberto's in Gila Bend and sat down, had our lunch, relaxed, and then we just ran over and got dinner from Humberto's. So we didn't spend $80 this time to stay there. We just had one meal, not 3 or 4. So, and then Sunday was also a travel day.
Yep.
We left Gila Bend. Gila Bend is just an overnighter unless something happens. So just a one-nighter. And we headed to the Pilot Knob RV Park that is just west of Yuma, and it's a Passport America.
The reason we went there instead of going boondocking was because we needed to dump our tanks, because it had been 2 weeks since we had done a tank dump and taken, well, we got water at Selena's, so basically to get the tanks empty.
Yeah.
And because it is Passport America, which we have a link below, and you'll get an extra 3 months if you sign up through our link to your annual subscription to Passport America, commercial off, it's only $23 a night.
Yeah.
You know, you can't beat that for full hookups.
So that gave us a good stopping place to, you know, fill up water before we headed out, heading north.
Heading north.
And got the tanks cleaned out, and a was able to change water filters, because when you change a water filter, especially like the under the sink one, you got to run 5 gallons of water through it. And if you're out boondocking, those are 5 precious gallons.
Yeah.
So we got that taken care of before we head north. And this is leg 1.
Oh, it's going to be a lot of legs.
A lot of legs,
Because we're doing really short trips. Got a couple longer days, but most of them are going to be super short. We're not in any hurry because it's still cold up north.
Yeah, so
Those temps have got to be in the 70s. They got to be in the 70s.
oh, for crying out loud.
And the lows at night only in the 40s and 50s. So we'll see you in August.
Right before we leave, right? Right before we have to leave. When we got to Pilot Knob, we had issues with the site again. So they had put us, and we think it was a weekend person that probably did this because they weren't aware that the electricity wasn't working in that site.
Yeah. There was no power on the pole at that site.
No, there were a few issues with it, but they made it right. Let us move back to the 160 where we were.
That quick they made
That
it
quick,
right.
yeah. So not a problem. We didn't even start to try and pull in. We walked it to see, and that's always a good idea too. Is for both of you, get out, walk the site, check and see where your services are, because our power pole was going to be way far away. The sewer was in the middle of the site in the back, so it would have been under our rig. So there were, like I said, there were a few things, but we were able to go to, we said, well, is 160 available? They checked it. Yes, it's available. Good, great. We know we're good there. So
We've watched some people, I know, you shouldn't do that, but we did. We watched people try to back into spots, and
everybody does it.
the
You
driver
can't help.
never got out of the vehicle to walk it, to look, and it's like, that's why I always get out. She gets out. She definitely gets out because she's going to help steer me, back me in with the walkie-talkies and things like that. But I get out and walk it and just kind of eyeball it to see where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah.
You got to get out and walk around these things when you're at an RV park. You have to. You just can't pull up and back in. Well, maybe you can. I can't.
Yeah, well, there's some sites that you just can't, especially if it's somewhere that you've never been before, and a site that you've never been into. It just makes it easier on the spotter too. If the driver gets out and kind of sees what the plan, you guys can figure out the plan together. We also watched somebody at the RV park back in. He was having real big difficulties, but once they got there, they never chalked their tires on the trailer.
They actually
Does anybody else do that? Not chalk your wheels?
They unhitched from the truck, put their front stabilizers down, never chalked the wheels, and put they had what do you call it, equalizers?
I don't know, levelers?
Levelers. They had levelers.
We have lorry levelers.
We have lorry levelers. We use the Legos and pads and things like that, but they did that. Never did put any chocks down.
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean,
don't know.
it was
I've never seen that.
a flat level site, but still.
I had never seen that before.
Yeah. I mean, even, it doesn't matter how flat it is. We always
Chalk.
do that. Yeah. Anyway.
Chalk that up to experience.
There you go. Ask us how we know. No, we've never had an issue like that because we've always chalked.
Yeah.
So it's on our checklist.
Yes, it is.
We went and ran some errands on Monday. We had to go... we went to go to the tire place to double check and see if they could, if they had...
On the new wheels on the truck, I had
Valve stems.
steel valve stems put on because I needed some extenders on the back to be able to check the inside dualies. They took care of it, got it all taken care of.
Yeah, that was on Wednesday. Monday, we went to go look for valve stems. Nobody had them. We had to order them through Amazon.
Yeah.
They got to us in time for you to take them on Wednesday afternoon or Wednesday morning, Wednesday afternoon, whenever it was. But we went to go run a couple errands because we needed to go get a couple things at Walmart and stuff. And we knew we wouldn't be seeing Dave, or we didn't think we'd be seeing Dave for a while. He's going to head east and be gone for a couple years. So we wanted him to have as much Bear time as possible. So Bear went and hung out with him while we went and ran a couple of our errands. And so they got some time, and then we visited with him for a short little while. And then Tuesday, we had a fun day.
Oh, what a fun day.
We always have a blast whenever we hang out with Bob and Pearl for
Next exit.
exit.
Yay!
We went to Mexico. So,
It's always fun crossing the border with Bob
and Pearl.
and Pearl.
Yes. So they get to we're like driving down the road. So they came and picked us up since we were like right next door, basically to Mexico where we enter, and so they come and pick us up, and we're almost to the parking area. And Tom's like, "Did you remember our passports?" And I went, "Yes, I have them." And Bob and Pearl went,
Bob's like,
uh-oh. So they didn't have theirs. So we called Dave because we knew that he had come across with Bonnie before, and she didn't have a current passport, but she had an expired one and her ID. So they had let her through. So we weren't sure if Bob and Pearl were going to be okay with just their driver's licenses. And so when we got to the gate, Tom and I, we went through all the way around to the American Border Control agent and asked. And he said, we said that they, forgot him at home. And he says, "Oh, so they do have passports. They just forgot them." And we said, "Yeah." And he says they'll be fine with their licenses.
Not a problem.
So I guess because that way they are in the system because they do have passports. They just didn't have them on them at that time. So we called them and said, "Okay, you guys are fine." So
Not a biggie.
not a biggie.
So we
Thank
went to
goodness.
Molka's for lunch.
Yes, we did. We did a little walking around, looking at a couple of things, and
If you all have ever gone to Algodones and haven't gone to Molka's, you're missing out. Might go to other restaurants. You think, "Oh, this place is great." You need to go to Molka's. You really do.
yeah, we keep telling all these people that place is going to be so busy we'll never get in.
It's a small little dive restaurant type place.
Well, they all kind of are there,
But it's just
it's
incredible food, and the service
so good.
is impeccable.
Yep, Jose, he will get you seated.
Boom.
And and Ray, I don't know how they're related or not, but he's always there, and he helps get you situated.
The food is unbelievable.
He gets me the best margaritas because I like them a little weak.
And Bob likes them a lot strong. So,
Well, according to Tom, Bob likes them that way. Tom always asks the waiter, "Make his strong." So they do. Poor Bob. Oh, now he only gets one margarita. Because
we
they're
know
huge.
of.
They're huge. They're like this, only the cup I think is a little bigger.
yeah.
Bigger around. But so delicious. I actually ventured out. I'm not a big foodie, so I'm not adventurous with food at all, but I know they have really good food there, and I usually get the tamales, which are awesome. But this time I ordered a chimichanga, and oh, it was so good. That might be my new favorite from there.
Molka's.
Yep, at Molca's, M-O-L-C-A-S,
Yeah.
Molca's Tacos. But they have a lot more than just tacos. You had tacos.
Yeah. Delicious. Oh,
Pearl had like a chili relleno and a tamale, I think, and Bob had tamale and something else, burrito maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. But anyway, we had a good time with them. We walked around. Bob went and got glasses.
Oh, that's right.
So we hung around and waited for Bob's glasses to get done.
Yep.
Both Bob and Pearl went to the dentist.
Yep.
And Pearl ended up scheduling some work to be done, and I'll let them tell you about that.
Yeah. If they
But
do.
yeah, they may. They may. And we waited an hour, it was like about an hour 45 minutes.
Yeah, something
it was
like
a little
that.
bit less than 2 hours. But we were all the way at the back, at the end of the shade.
Yeah.
So they do have shade cloth going over a long portion of the line. But it wasn't too bad. There's always people to chat with, and of course the vendors are very wise. They come around to the line and
Work the line.
work the line. There's
You don't want anything? Next in line, please.
Yep. So that's always fun to go to Mexico.
Yep.
On Wednesday, did some cleaning while you went to go get the valve stems put on the
Yep.
truck.
They did that Wednesday.
Yeah. So we ordered the tires from Discount Tire.
Ordered the wheels.
The wheels, yeah, not the tires, sorry. We already had the tires. So you ordered the wheels from Discount Tires. And so you went back to them and asked them to put the valve stems on.
Mm-hmm.
And they did it and
No charge.
didn't charge you.
I was there a good hour and a half. It took them almost a full hour working because they had to dismount the dualies, both sides, and remount with the new valve stems, balance, get everything back. And he goes, here's your key. Thanks for being loyal, no charge.
Wow, that was a lot of labor.
You
to
know,
do
and
that.
maybe the way you look at it, maybe they should have done this when they put the wheels on in the first place.
Or
and
mentioned it to you.
Or mentioned it to you. Hey, do you want different valve stems so you can reach the dualies? Oh well, it's done.
Yep, it's done. It's good.
And we're happy.
Now you can finally check
We're happy.
the inner dually tire
Yeah,
because we
inner and-
hadn't been able to.
Yeah, I always had to take it someplace.
Yeah. So then Thursday we were just getting ready to start heading north, and our first stop is here in Quartzsite.
Q,
Here in Quartzsite.
we back for you.
for a few days.
You see the cactus?
See the cactus?
See that?
It's still there.
It's still there, still
Yeah.
standing.
Our poor little cactus.
Our endeavors, infamous cacti.
Yep, it's Dave's cactus. That's what I put it on the Google Maps.
On Google Maps, yeah, it says Dave's cactus. We should take it off of there because everybody can see that.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah, it's Dave's cactus. It's his. Yes. Yep. So yesterday was our travel day. We left Yuma. So see ya to Yuma for the summer, and got here to Q. And we timed
Oh my
our
gosh.
travel perfect. So in the morning it was raining.
Crazy.
Not super hard, but enough. It was
Yeah.
hard on you when you were putting the water in.
Yep.
So then it kind of stopped a little bit, and we got a lot of the outside stuff done. We didn't really have a whole lot to
Nope.
do, but just getting ready to hitched up to go. And it was clear driving from Yuma.
It was nice drive
up
all
to
the
here.
way.
We get here, we get set up, no problem. We get in the house, put the slides out, get lunch,
Having lunch,
and then here comes the rain.
the thunder and the
the
lightning and the rain.
Yes.
And even some little tiny
Little
Hail.
hail pellets.
Little
teeny
tiny.
I mean, they melted before they really even hit the ground.
micro hail.
Yeah, micro. There you go.
They were so tiny.
It was, and it did not last very long at all. But there was some good lightning. I didn't see lightning much, but the thunder and on the lightning app,
Lots of
it was very close.
Lots
There
of
was
it.
like all around us. I was like, dang, we're the tallest thing right here where we are besides the cactus. But everything was good. Scared Kaylee a little bit. She went and ran underneath the chair. She's not real fond of that.
Boy, did it clear up nicely though.
Yes,
Once
it
again.
did. Yep. Yep. So let Dave know that we were here, and he stopped by for a little bit.
Yeah.
Come and visit. So
Had another visit
we never
from,
know when we'll get to see him.
from our Endeavors Day.
Our endeavors, Dave. Bear's always happy to see
Yes.
him, and we do want them to have as much time as possible.
Yeah.
So before he's gone for a couple years. So that was kind of it.
Pretty much.
Yeah, we're here hopefully to see a couple friends, and
The Northward journey will continue in about 4 days, and you'll find out where on the What Up Wednesdays coming up as we venture that way.
when we know.
What?
When we know what's going on.
Oh, when we know. Because we only planned that far out.
In the sand, too, and it rains and it's windy. And anyway, everybody, see ya.
Take your band